Okay, welcome back again. Uh, you suppose that you have read the text with Mr. Adham, and this is the list of the vocabulary, the new vocabulary with the concept vocabulary to followed by an example with the synonym and antonym, and followed with some exercise on those to practice those words. The first word is traumatic. Traumatic. Traumatic means extremely unpleasant and causing you to feel upset or anxious, something that causes pain to you. We call it traumatic. She was going through a traumatic divorce. That means that this thing has caused her pain or bad feeling. The synonym is hurtful, upsetting, or devastating. Devastating. The antonym is something calming or pleasant, something good. Endure. This is the verb. To experience and deal with something that is painful or unpleasant without giving up. If you have been through something hard or difficult and you can go through this thing without giving up, so this means that you have endured it. The pain was almost too great to endure. So it was so hard for him to endure, to bear it, to afford it, to tolerate it. So the synonym is bear, afford, or tolerate. The antonym is reject, yield, or retreat. It means that you give up. You cannot afford it anymore. Veteran is a noun, and we said that those are the old soldiers of long service. A veteran of 2 world wars. He has participated in 2 world wars. There is no synonym and antonym. Just know the meaning of the word. Irrational. Not logical or reasonable. Something irrational, it means that something not reasonable. Irrational feeling of hostility. When you have a feeling that people are dealing with you in a bad way, in hostility or unfriendly way, we may say that this is irrational feeling because there is no evidence for that. Irrational feeling, it means that it's not reasonable. You don't have the right to think that because there's no reason for this. The synonym is unreasonable, without any reason or cause. Illogical, it is not logic. The antonym is reasonable, logical, and rational. Burden as a noun or verb. As a noun, it's a heavy load that you carry. The main burden of caring for all people falls on the family. You know, when the people get older, you have to take care of them more and more. And it could be a burden for some people, especially the family. Burden also as a verb, it means that I don't want to burden you with my problems. I don't want to carry or hold on you heavy things like my problems. The synonym of the word burden as a noun is load or responsibility, stress or hardship. The antonym is blessing, happiness or calmness. Okay, flux luck. You may meet this word or this phrase in the text, and the flash of flux, it means that it's a luck that depends on a chance. Luck depends on a chance. Counterfactual. Counterfactual, it means that it is something that is connected to things that didn't happen or is not or what is not the case, not what is the reality. Counterfactual questions such as what if the president had not been assassinated. Okay, the president has already been assassinated, so the reality is that he is killed because he has been assassinated. So you don't have to ask this question, what if he hadn't been assassinated, because the reality is that he has already been assassinated. So we call this type of question counterfactual question, false or incorrect questions. You shouldn't ask them because this is not the truth or this is not what happened. Magnitude. Let's read the examples. We didn't realize the magnitude of the problem. This means that the problem was so harsh, was so big, was so important, so with the great size. So we didn't realize the great size of the problem. So magnitude, it's a noun, means great size or importance of something. The synonym is size, importance, or value. The antonym is insignificance, it means it wasn't important, or unimportance. Hang heavy, it's an idiom. Hang heavy, feeling that are hard to move past quickly, to cause strong and lingering feelings of uneasiness. It means that hang heavy, it means that you don't move past quickly, something that you need to stop a bit and think about it for a while. You can't just move past it. The next one is pervasive. Pervasive is an adjective. The example: television has pervasive influence on our culture. Influence, effect. Television has pervasive influence or effect on our culture. It means that pervasive means extensive. It means existing or spreading through every part of something. Pervasive means extensive. It extends to a wide range. The synonym is extensive and the antonym is rare. Culpability is a noun. And after the accident, the company refused to accept the culpability. The company was responsible for the accident. They refused the culpability. It means that they refused to admit that it was the wrong. They refused the responsibility that it was their fault or wrong. So culpability is the responsibility or for a fault or wrong. The synonym is blame, guilt, or fault. The antonym is blamelessness, faultlessness, guiltlessness, or innocence. Conscience is a noun. A sense of guilt was deeply embedded in my conscience. Conscience it's an inner sense of what is morally right or wrong. It is the thing that tells you that's right and that's wrong, and it depends on how were you raised. So conscience is the principles or ethics, and it also means morality or values. Remorse is a noun. He felt no remorse for the murders he had committed. A criminal who had committed a murder, and he felt no remorse because he had no heart. So remorse means regret, feeling of sadness and being sorry for the thing that he had done. So remorse means regret or guilty, and the antonym is joy or happiness. Obligation. You know that the rule of the schools, there is a lot of obligation for you to apply these rules. It means that the school oblige you to do this rule, like wearing the school uniform. I have an obligation to look after her. He was asked to look after his grandmother or her mother, whatever, and there is an obligation to look after her. It means that there was like restriction for him. He was committed to look after her. The state of being forced to do something because it's your duty or because of a law. Restriction or commitment. Entrust, this is the verb, and we said before we have the word trust in it. It means that we have something trusted here. He entrusted the task to his nephew. There was a task and he needs someone to do it, so he entrusted to his nephew. It means that he asked his nephew to do this task. He make him responsible for doing this task because he has trusted him. To make someone responsible for someone or something. The synonym is assign, authorize, or delegate. To authorize, assign, or delegate. To give the responsibility to someone or something. The anguish, tears of anguish filled her eyes. So it seemed that these tears, it's of kind of pain, of severe physical or mental pain or difficulty, filled her eyes. Anguish means agony, grief, deep sadness, distress or pain. The opposite is happiness or relief. Empathic, or empathetic, both are correct. Empathic, showing an ability to understand and share the feeling, not only understand. Tears may elicit an empathic response in people. When you cry in front of someone and they saw your tears, they might feel empathic with you, to feel that they understand, that they want to share the feeling. The synonym is compassionate, empathetic, or sensitive. The antonym is harsh or cruel. Someone harsh or cruel doesn't have a heart. He doesn't have this sensitive feeling. Comrade, an old college comrade. So it seems that comrade here like fellow, like your colleague, your companion who shared with you the same activity, the same job, the same work, member of the same organization. So comrade, it means companion, buddy, or colleague. Companion, buddy, or colleague. The opposite is foe or enemy. Unambushed, it means not shamed. He was unambushed by the reaction he had caused. It means that he was not shamed. He was not embarrassed of what he did. Unambushed means unashamed or shameless, or unembarrassed. The opposite is ashamed or embarrassed. Rude. Redemptive is an adjective. Redemptive means acting to save someone from error or evil. Like the healing power of redemptive love. It means that redemptive, like it means redeeming or compensating or saving someone's life. The synonym is redeeming or compensating. Also, you can say that the medicine is a redemptive cure. It can save your life too. Okay, I hope that that was useful. Here you have two types of practice for the words. Hopefully that the explaining the meaning of the word will help you to do the homework by yourself. Thank you very much, and enjoy your day. Bye bye.